We're here in my backyard, and I don't know if you know, but there's a world-renowned animal center here in my backyard. You can see I've got,
Yeah, we didn't make it.
yeah, it's world-renowned. So, Alice, do you want to explain the animal center?
So, it has an open show sign, and
Do you want to show them the other side? Right now it's closed.
okay,
Or do you want me to do it?
it's
It's open, closed.
this is so you can take some of this, and let me show you. So, pretend I'm a customer. I would like an egg cone and some of this. Then
Where are you going? Where are you going? I got a little cat there.
put it on the ground for animals. It's like that, and the egg horn. Then you go. Let me show you.
You just throw it?
Yeah, you just throw it.
All right. I'm going to talk history real quick, okay, Alice? Thank you for showing us your animal center. Somebody who liked animals, but also hunting animals, was a guy named Theodore Roosevelt. And he's famous for kind of like being out west for a while, a part of his life. He's kind of famous for doing a lot of things. But one thing... But one thing that Teddy Roosevelt did do was one thing that Teddy Roosevelt did do is he put a lot of land into national parks. Now remember, he didn't say we're going to put all this land into the national parks and then never ever use it again. Some things he said were so beautiful. They were just America's heirlooms to pass to future generations. That, unlike France, you know, we didn't have the Louvre with centuries of art. And so basically, you know, like the Grand Canyon and the Tetons and stuff should Yellowstone. Somebody,
Come on, you
Alice,
have to look at
that these are the heirlooms that should never be touched. And past future generations. But most of that 235 million acres that he puts in the national park system are meant to be managed well. The government being a good steward, allowing some mining, allowing some lumbering, allowing some drilling in a responsible fashion. So most of that land he puts in, he says, you know, we can use. It's just the government's going to control it, make money off of it, do it responsibly. And then some of it's just so beautiful it has to be protected and preserved forever. Other people like John Muir, who was a friend of Teddy, had a slightly different idea. He thought that Teddy should put all of that land in the national parks, but never touch any of it. Whereas Teddy's like, some of it should never be touched, but most of it, you know, we'll allow some access on, you know, for lumbering, but in a responsible way. You can see there's a state park here in my backyard, and John Muir would say, you just leave it as natural as possible. And you can see the ridge there. That's a sand dune, one of the oldest sand dunes in this area. That's pushed back over the years. But guys, so that's John Muir, M-U-I-R, friends with Theodore Roosevelt. But John Muir is more, you just leave it all. That's called an old stag. It's just a big old stump just rotting away, no branches, dead. You know, Teddy Roosevelt had a lot of stuff out west that he would do. He would do things such as 1902 National Reclamation Act to help sell government land in order to build irrigation out west in like hard to farm places out west, like Oklahoma in the southwest and things like that. So There we go, guys. Quick little lesson, but have a good day and stay out of trouble.